And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we're going to explore United States capital cities. In this game of GeoGuessr, we're going to do one location in every U.S. capital. We're going to do two play-along games this go-around. We're going to explore also in Wikipedia each state capital, learn a little bit more about it. So it's learn and explore here on All Over the Map. We're going to do this game as a no time limit moving, panning, zooming allowed challenge. The play-along link, if you want to play along for both games, will be in the description below. So off we go to United States capitals, and I'm going to try to guess where we are without having to move first. We got an H here. Not sure what the H is about. We got an East Coast, looks like East Coast Greenway sign, so maybe this is an East Coast capital city. Larger, thinking could be Hartford, could be Boston. What are we thinking here? Hertzing University. Okay. It is the East Coast, but it's not the Northeast. It is Atlanta Streetcar. So we're in Atlanta, Georgia, one of the larger cities. And what I mean by the East Coast Greenway, for those of you that are not familiar, I think this sign, ooh, there we go. It's that bike, Route 1. So you can take a bike trails. We talk about biking if you're from Finland and watch this. You can bike. A lot of what we call old rail trails, old railroads that have been converted into bike trails that I think can go pretty much up and down the east coast. So we'll look that up too as well. We'll look up Atlanta, Georgia. We're at Edgewood and Tree Center. So Peachtree and Edgewood in Atlanta, Georgia. Peach. There's Edgewood. We just need to look for Peach. There's Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Park. Edgewood. And Peachtree. So we're here. Let's go back to start. Equitable Place. Broad. All right. I'm not sure what's going on there. What is up with this? Park Place South. Okay, so we're here. Hertzing University in Atlanta for this first round. Yeah, I think we're right about there. So 29 yards, 5,000 points. So we'll look up, let's do the East Coast Greenway. I think this is the sign. And maybe not. Maybe that's, there's something else. So it should be part. Anyway, this is a long distance trail, East Coast Greenway. As you see here, you can come from the top of Maine to, looks like Key West. So, yeah, right on the East Coast Greenway. I thought that was a sign. Maybe somebody else could let us know. Let's see if we go down to Georgia. Yeah, it looks like the coastal Georgia. So maybe there's another, maybe it's East Coast Alliance. Oh, no, U.S. Bicycle Route 1. Here we go. So, yeah, so we got a lot of biking, but we're going to take a quick look at Atlanta. Atlanta, as most of you know, is the capital and the most populous city in the U.S. state of Georgia. home of Atlanta United, the Atlanta Falcons, the Atlanta Braves in baseball. The population in the city estimated at 500,000. It's the 38th largest in the United States. However, the urban area, over 5 million people, pretty large suburban area is Atlanta. There's the skyline, Atlanta, Georgia, beautiful city. The Peach Tree City, I believe, the capital of Georgia. All right, second round. What do we have here? And this looks familiar to me. Oh, there we go. There's another bike way. That's an East Coast bike. And what do we have? This is the yellow, the white, and the blue license plate of Pennsylvania. And the capital city there, this is the capital city of Harrisburg. Pretty familiar with this one. I've been across. This is, I think, Interstate 83 here looking south. We're on the west side of the Susquehanna River. Been through here numerous times, folks. Yeah, this is interstate. So that down there is the interstate because it goes south of Harrisburg. By the way, for those of you that are not from the United States but have heard of Hershey chocolates, Hershey is here. So you got Hershey Park, which is a big amusement park. Pretty cool. I've been there. And I think the Hershey, anyway, factories around here somewhere where they make Hershey chocolate. So down the street from Harrisburg, the capital city, there's the Yankee Doodle on Front Street. I think we're right about there. Let's go for that. And then there are 21 yards, 5,000 points. And let's look up Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, the capital city. It's not a large city. Yeah, 50,135. So it's got a pretty big skyline for a smaller population, but a pretty populous area, the Susquehanna River. I mean, that's a beautiful Capitol dome in Harrisburg. Harrisburg is actually a city that went bankrupt, I think, recently. The actual city, there's a city flag. But yeah, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. What else? Anything of note from Harrisburg? Civil War. And yeah, not many. See the mountains to the north. I think it's the northwest. But about an hour and a half from Baltimore and an hour and a half from Philadelphia, 3-hour drive from New York. So essentially located, yeah, there we are, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania for the second round. Third round, a little more difficult this. Could say this is Midwest. Looks like the city of Des Moines, Iowa. And the mattress. So they put the mattress out. Looks like that, if I can read that correctly, it's Des Moines, the capital city of Iowa. We're at Clark and 11th. So let's go to Des Moines, Iowa, 11th. And there's 11th. And what are we looking at? Clark? Yeah, there's 11th and Clark is here, and we're looking, let's go back to start, looking north. So let's go for that, 11th and Clark. Got the wrong street. I don't know how I picked the 10th street, but I did. But I still got a perfect score. I don't know how that's possible. But let's look up Des Moines. So we got Des Moines, Des Moines. And let's take a quick look. Beautiful city, beautiful downtown. I've actually been, so let's see, I've been through Atlanta, I've been through Harrisburg, I've been in downtown Harrisburg, and I've also been through Des Moines, Iowa, which sits on Interstate, I think it's 80, if I'm not mistaken. There's the state capital, another beautiful capital, the Iowa State Fair. Yeah, we got a big flag there, big flag. The River of Monks. So Des Moines, a French name for the River of Monks. So as you folks might not be familiar with the United States, a lot of French influence, especially in the Midwest. But Des Moines, let's see, what do we got here? Founded in 1843. It is 214,000 people, the 111th largest city in the United States, first in Iowa. And yeah, so Des Moines, Iowa. Not many. Average snowfall is 36 inches, 93 centimeters. Not many sports teams in Des Moines. But we'll go off to the next round. What do we have? We go to the west, it looks like, with mountains. Boys and Girls Club of where? It's going to should tell us here. Of Western Nevada. So there's only one capital city in Western Nevada, and that's Carson City, which, again, Route 1, we've got the bikes. A lot of biking here in the capital cities of the United States. But what do we have here? The downtown Carson City. Is this 50 West? It looks like. I don't know if we can get up on this road here. Bike route. So, yeah, look at that. The mountains surrounding Carson City, Nevada, which is one of the smaller capital cities in the United States. We got Northridge. So Carson City is south of Reno. And I think this was 50. Is this 50? Yeah, this is 50. Northridge. And yeah, Northridge Drive. It's far out? I don't know. Well, let's see what highway. We're looking north-south, so maybe this isn't it. This is probably Interstate 580. And I'm going to take a, let's see, Northridge, East 5th, William Street, Carmine, College Parkway. Fairview. All right, what do we have? 513, East 5th again, maybe Sunridge. All right, so what do we do here? What do we do? We can hop on this highway. Got a bike path. For those of you from, got that Route 1 again. Route 1 must just go everywhere. I don't want to go this way, I'm going backwards. All right, so let's get on this road. East 50. Okay, East 50. Oh, there we go. Virginia City National Historic Landmark. Oh, we got a lot of traffic. Maybe the Google Street View car wanted to get off. Okay, so we're looking south, going 50 east. Oh, Northridge. Here we are. Northridge Boys and Girls Club, Carson City. Yeah, so we're right about there. And that's where we are. Carson City. Let's take a quick look at this one. Carson City, Nevada. And population's 58,639, the sixth most populous city in the state of Nevada. Larger than Harrisburg, but the downtown looking a little smaller, to be honest with you. Carson City does get snow. The Nevada State Museum, very nice museum, beautiful town in between the mountains of western Nevada. And there we go. How much snow do they get? They get an average of 14 inches, so not as much snow as Des Moines. All right, fifth. Wow. It's an interesting looking home. And we have the state flag of Maryland with the American flag. By the way, this I posted recently in the past couple days my 3 favorite state flags, this being one of them, on Twitter, on X. So go check me out. It's in the description below. Is the my a lot of different things. My views. I would say my views, my thoughts. I share a lot of news. I'm going to try to do news of the day over there of maps. So different news events throughout the day. I will be putting maps to it. So where is the news event? I'm going to put that up there on Twitter. Thoughts about sports and flags. So I had my 3 favorite flags. I put that up there. There's the state flag of Maryland. There's only one capital in the state of Maryland, and that I believe, although, yeah, the license plates, Maryland's got a bunch of license plates, but this doesn't really look like the capital, but there's only one capital in the state of Maryland. Yeah, 410, Hopkins Electric. It is another small capital. It is a capital, it's called Annapolis here, home of the United States Naval Academy, one of the most beautiful capitals that you'll find, in my opinion, in the United States. So if you visit Washington, D.C., New York, you've got to stop by Annapolis. Now I need to find this location in a neighborhood in Annapolis. But let's see. I've been to Annapolis. I've not been to Carson City, but I've been through or to each one of the other 4. We got, which probably that's the flag of the U.S. Naval Academy. Let's see. Maybe not. Anyway, oh, so here we are, right on the water. What do we have here? Barbara Neustadt Park. A lot of sailboats. So one of the, I would think, sailing locations, not sailing capital of the United States, but definitely one of the top sailing spots in the United States is Annapolis. Barbara Neustadt. Park. Looks like we just came around in a circle there. All right, let's try to get out of this neighborhood. And I think for time, folks, I was going to do 2. If there's any interest, old fire truck, any interest in me doing the state capitals game again, let me know down in the comments below. Just say I like this game, or just give this a like. The more likes, I'll do this game again. I know some of you aren't as interested in United States games. Got an old school restaurant here. Wow. But let's see what road we're on here. Annapolis. The Annapolis Opera. Annapolis City Employee Parking. What do we got here? Looks like an Irish pub. Those crepe myrtles that you find in the southern, I would say southern part of the United States, but from the mid-Atlantic on south. And we've got our nice roundabout, old style homes, very beautiful city, Annapolis. I don't think this is the city center, but there's the Westin, which I think is a little further out. Oh, here we are. There's Barbara Neustadt Park. And there's the Westin 4-star. Yeah, beautiful area here. Spa Creek. Let's go back to start. All right, so if we go this way, what do we run into? We've got, this person's got a lot of political signs, but we got Spa View. Okay, Spa View and Smith. All right, Wiley Bates. Okay. I think that's this little road here. Miracle Contractors. Okay, so we got, I guess that we're right about here on Spa View Avenue. And that's where, let's look up the last one. Annapolis, Maryland, the capital city. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Very what I would call almost a European style town, maybe more of an English style town. Irish, that's what it looks like. Brick streets. Yeah, just very, very, very beautiful. There's a state house, Maryland State House from College Avenue. I know this is a pretty old building. I'm not sure how old. Maybe we can find out. U.S. Naval Academy, Annapolis. There's their city flag, which even looks like, well, almost looks English. So it's situated on the Chesapeake Bay at the mouth of the Severn River, 25 miles south of Baltimore, 30 miles east of Washington. It forms the part of the Baltimore-Washington metropolitan area. The population is 40,000, so it's smaller than the other capitals that we saw, probably the smallest in this game. The home of St. John's College, founded in 1696, the home of the United States Naval Academy. The city and state capital was also the site of the 1786 Annapolis Convention, which called to the states to send delegates to the Constitutional Convention. So the Annapolis Peace Conference. What was the Annapolis Peace Conference? It was the Middle East Peace Conference in 2007. The conference was aimed to revive the Israeli-Palestinian peace process, roadmap to peace. There we are. So this, a lot of history here in Annapolis. The colonial times, Naptown. It's founded in 1649, named, how about this, for Princess Anne of Denmark and Norway. So a lot of history in this capital city, Annapolis. So we got 25,000 points, pretty good breakdown, pretty fun game. Capitals, Harrisburg, Annapolis, Atlanta, Des Moines, and Carson City, Nevada. We'll play this one again. We'll do another game. If there's a lot of likes, if there's comments, let us know if you've been to any of these capitals and what's your favorite capital city in the United States. With that said, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.